Hi friends, I'm sorry that it took me so long. My first video of the knee and back restoration did not come through, so we're going to start again. Today we're going to focus more on keeping our core engaged and making it strong. That is what is going to make your back feel better. And also we'll try to avoid all warriors, but we will do some things that will help your knees if you've had any operations and you need to do some squats and some things like that. We'll do some of that to help your knees out. But we're also infusing yoga because that's my thing. So let's just find ourselves in a comfortable seated position on our mats. Make sure your spine is straight and your crown is heading towards the ceiling. Put your palms up to receive positive energy and begin your breathing. It's a deep, long breath in, pause at the top, and slowly let it out through your nose like you're fogging up the glass. Just relax and get yourself onto your mat into a quiet place. Put all of your troubles on a post-it note, crumple them up, and throw them away. Also take this moment to set your intentions. Today mine will be on health, strength, happiness, truth, to all of my friends that are following, and to all the people in the world. Let's start out doing a couple of cows and cats. Make sure that your knees are two fists apart and completely aligned with your hips, and your shoulders to your hands, two fists apart. We're going to inhale a cow and exhale a cat. And cat. Exhale. Please come to a straight back. Roll your toes. And let's come to our first downward dog. Keep your bum completely up into the air as far as you can. Push it back as far as you can. And try to keep your gauge and core engaged. We're going to just walk out our dog a little bit by putting both toes all the way up and letting your left heel come down, your right knee bent. Inhale back up on your toes and exhale the other side. Up on your toes and the left side down, right knee bent. Inhale. Hello, sometimes we get kitties involved. And exhale. And put both heels down as close as you can now to the floor. Keep your gauge and core engaged. Down to plank. Line it up so you're straight as a board. Keep your core intact. We're going to breathe here for 5. Bring it down to a low push-up. And upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Raise your right foot up as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee and try to point it to the sky. Get that knee higher. And exhale to bring it down. To the left side now, inhale. And exhale, bring it open. Get that knee as high as you can. And bring it down. Come to plank. Exhale, low push up. Roll it up. And downward dog. Step your right foot forward and your left foot forward. Bring your toes together. Your heels should be about 1 inch apart. Bend your legs. Hold your elbows and relax in ragdoll. Inhale it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands overhead, come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands up and swan dive forward fold. Inhale straight back. Turn hands down and walk it back to plank. Exhale. Roll it up. And downward dog. Let's walk the left foot up front first this time. Inhale straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, heart center. Keep that gauge in. Keep the gauge. And swan dive. Straight back, hands down. Walk it back to plank. Exhale the low push up. Inhale the upward dog. Get that chest in between your arms as much as possible. And exhale, downward dog. Come to table and take a child's pose. Back to table and keep it neutral. Make sure your knees are 2 fists apart. And we're going to stand up. We're going to do a couple of back bends that will help to strengthen our back. The more our back has strength and our core has strength, the better off you'll feel. So take your hands and put them like in the back of your bum, just above your pockets, if you were wearing jeans. And then just start to stretch back as far as you can and try to keep your hips straight up, but do a back bend as far as you can. Your eventual goal is to be able to do a camel, which you can touch your heels, but we're just starting out. So let's just do that much of a back bend. And exhale, come back to a table. Let's stretch that out by doing 2 cows and cats. Cross your legs, bring it forward, bring your feet to the front of the mat. We're going to do a little bit of stretching too, to just open up our muscles a little bit. So inhale your hands up, and with the straight back, forward fold. Breathe and keep your stomach tight. With each breath, try to go a little bit deeper. Hands up and down to heart center. I want you to put your left knee up and over your right leg and bend that right knee. Take your right elbow and take it to the outside of your left knee. Your left hand's going to go behind you, and you're just going to twist, looking back behind you, and twist as much as you can. And breathe. Straighten those legs out. Let's do it on the other side now. Take your left foot onto the outside. Oops, I'm sorry. Your right foot onto the outside of your left leg. Curl that left foot under, right under your bum. Take your left elbow and push it into your knee. Look back. Take your right hand back. Look back and twist for 5. Try to keep that spine nice and straight. And exhale your feet back out. Put your hands behind you, facing towards your toes, and we're going to do a reverse plank. Make sure to engage your stomach. Keep it nice and tight. You want to look just like a board you did with your frontwards plank, only we're going to do this one backwards. Your toes are going to be trying to hit the mat. So inhale up and breathe. And exhale, let it down. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Hands up and to your side. To your head, and touch your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, roll forward. Inhale to the left shoulder with the left ear. And roll it around to the right ear. Middle, left left ear and back. Straighten your head, and let's do it the other way around now. Left ear, bring it forward. Right ear and back. Left ear, down. Right ear, back, and to center. I want you to very slowly, using your core, lay yourself down on your mat. We're going to engage our core here, so we want to do some things to move our knees that need some motion. They say motion is lotion when you're healing your knees. So we're going to just do some bicycles. I want you to put your hands just behind your neck to support it. Try to keep your elbows open. Bring both feet up. And we're going to rep this out 20 times. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hug your knees. Feet up. Hands behind your back. We'll do another 20. We're really trying to get that core hardened up so that our back can be supported. Ready? Let's just crunch it up for a rep of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flex those feet. 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hug your knees. Feet up, hands behind your head, and drop your feet halfway. 5 deep breaths here. Lift your head, bring your feet all the way to 1 inch down and hold it there for 5. Inhale your feet back up, put your head down. Take 1 breath. Hands behind your head, go halfway down for 5 breaths. Lift your head, arms down, 1 inch above, 5 breaths. Flex those feet. And hug those knees. Great job. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring your feet straight out. Come up on your elbows. It's called the fish. Think of it as being at the beach and just watching people at the beach. Hang your head back and give yourself a little bit of a back bend. Stomach tight. 4 and 5. Come on up. Let's stand up. I want you to bring your feet apart a little bit past your hips. Toes pointing out a little bit. Hand at heart center. Try to keep your heels on the ground, and we're going to come down to a samurai squat. You're trying to keep your spine straight, your head to the sky, and use your elbows to push your knees open. That'll really help to open up your hips. Another thing that we have problems with as we get older, hello, going on 50, so we don't want any hip replacements. We've already had our knees done. This is also a very good exercise to strengthen your knees right here. Awesome. Pretend like you're sliding up a wall now and slowly stand yourself up. Inhale and arms down. Oh, make that stance a little bit wider now. We're just going to do a little bit of a stretch. We're trying to eventually become so that we can get our heads all the way to the mat and do an inversion, because being upside down really gives you a lot of positive flow and energy to the brain. So with the straight back, just bend forward as far as you can. If this is as far as you can go, that's awesome. Stay there and enjoy it. If you can reach your ankles, that's awesome too. Go that far. When you get as far as you can go, try to get that head right onto your mat. This is a wonderful inversion. Now once you get your core nice and strong, you can go ahead and do a complete inversion. But until then, just kidding, just stay right here and have a little bit of fun, okay? With the straight back, come back up. Bring your feet in just a little bit. I want you to take your right foot and bend it out. Leave this one straight. Arms up and out. Now start bending with a straight spine as far as you can to the right. Then slowly bend it. If you can hit your shin, awesome. As far as you can. Other arm up. You want to be looking up at your arm. Let's hold this. Keep this tight for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And use your muscles, slowly bring it up. Twist this one straight ahead. This one out to the left. Both arms up. Bend straight at the waist, just at the hip, not the spine, as far as you can go. And then tilt. This is called the triangle. It's a very nice little twist. 3, 4, 5. And slowly using your core, bring it up. Good job. Bring both toes back in a little bit. We're going to do another samurai squat. This is so good for your knees. And slowly slide it down like you're sliding down a wall. And hold it. Feel those hips opening up. And your legs burning. It's so good. Slowly slide it up. Turn to face front of your mat. And breathe it up. And hands to heart center. Sweep it up. And swan dive. forward fold. Inhale to straight back and step it back to plank. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. Step your right foot forward and your left foot forward. Stay at a total fold and just sweep your hands up. Stay in a chair position and hold. Make sure that your bum is tucked under. So you can get deeper. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Hands down. Plank. Exhale. Inhale. And downward dog. Step one foot, left foot, straight back, forward fold. One vertebrae at a time, roll it up. Face the front of the side of your mat again. Here comes another kitty. This time I want you to take your toes out. This is called the goddess pose. Bend your knees. The goal is to try to get them at a 90 degree. Make sure your spine is nice and straight. And have your arms as a goal post. This is called the goddess pose. Let's do this for 5 breaths. Slowly stand it up and hands down on the side of your mat. I want you to put your feet together. Take your hands and clasp them behind you. Take a deep breath in and with a straight back, forward fold. And try to get your hands to reach the sky. This is a great opener for your shoulders and your back. Sometimes our back hurts because we do too much slouching. So we need to pull those muscles and those shoulders back into alignment. And slowly roll it back up. Hands up. Squat back down into that chair position as deep as you can. And let's hold that one for 5 again. Try squeezing that tennis ball between your 2 knees. Squat lower. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Hands down. Plank. Low push up. Inhale up. And exhale down. On your knees. And take a child's pose. Tabletop. Bring it forward. Let's lower ourselves again to the mat. Very slowly. Use that core to really go slow. So put your knees up as close to your bum as you can get them. You want to be able to touch them. Then lift your bum and tuck your shoulders under and clasp your hands and get that bum as high into the sky as you can. This is a form of a back bend that will also strengthen your lower back. At the same time, it gets your front of your legs burning and keeps your core engaged. Breathe. And exhale it down. Give yourself a hug. Let's do that again. Bum up. Eventually, your goal is going to be able to do a wheel. We're just going to keep it right here for right now. And hold it for 5. Just kidding again. 3. Keep that bum way up. 4. And 5. Let it down. Give yourself a hug. Put your knees down. Let them drop to the right. Hands out. And look left. Give yourself a nice twist. And exhale back to center. Put those knees down to the left. Look yourself to the right for 5. Feel that nice twist and stretch. And to the center. Turn yourself over onto your stomach. I want you to put your elbows right at your ribs and push with your palms and try to give yourself a lower back bend. Just really feel that stretching of the lower back. Push with your palms. Awesome. Come up onto your knees, tabletop. Now what I want you to do is keep your knees aligned and start reaching forward. I'm going to scoot so you be able to see me. You want to reach forward, get your chin and chest onto the mat and stretch until you really feel the muscles right between your shoulder blades. Really activating. Keep that stomach tucked in, bum to the sky. Awesome. One more cobra. Really push it back. Awesome. Bring your hands forward. Chin to the mat, thumbs up. I want you to lift your hands up and your legs up as high as you can, arching for 5. Let it go. Reach back and grab your left foot, then your right foot, or ankle, whichever is more comfortable for you. I prefer my ankle. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our chest and our legs and create a bow. This is also excellent for the lower back. So ready? And lift. And lower. rest your head. Take your knees up and just windshield wiper them back and forth for a little bit. Excellent. Once again, this time we're going to do an airplane, so bring your hands behind you and be ready to lift your chest and your legs. Ready? Lift. For 5. And lower. You guys are doing awesome. Let's come back to tabletop. Give yourself a couple cats and cows just because we've used that back a lot. So cow.
Mommy, we went overdue.
And cat. Find yourself to your back again. And it's time for us to enjoy Shavasana. Let your feet fall, and your hands should be facing the palms to the sky, either beside you or cactus style. Let your breath come back to normal. Remember your intentions. Continue to relax your entire body until you are finished. I want to try to keep this short because we missed it on the first one. So please continue to relax while I just give my final gratitude and honor. And I'm so glad that you guys are getting going on this. I believe in you so much. Thank you for being a part of my life and encouraging me to enlighten others. The divine in me honors the divine in you. And may you have health, happiness, and strength for yourself, and for your friends and family, and to the whole world. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Another one will be coming soon.